feeds through any actual bite. During which time I will load up the current state of the Empire of England.
That's on your head. Don't want to snooze. Hello.
So, yes. Ambition to be able to walk from the Spain in the west to the Caspian Sea in the east has been achieved.
Spain.
My current extremely daft wish to own all of the monuments in the world ever, Volume 3, is held out by 3 things, 2 of which are owned by the papacy and 1 of which is owned by Pisa. So that's all going well. Really? I do not have a cable for the TV, but I should have a cable for the TV so that Ben can stare at
Cableless TVI, whatever it is.
Are you trying to make Harry Potter type spells?
No, I was trying to say, was it caseless Belette and some sort of cableless?
Right. It's got a small vassal limit problem, but one day we might achieve a majority and be less shit at this than Regent is. So let's see if we can get people to leave the defensive pact against us. And see if we can get to go to... okay, 2 people have joined already. So this is the exciting bit where I wait for this number to turn to 1, pause, see whether it's turned to 1 for any interesting reason or not, or whether because...
We're actually very close to, well, at least to reaching the Persian Gulf now.
I'd quite like to reach the Persian Gulf. Yeah, it might be fun to join up my empire in the east. It would be also fun to join up North Africa. But in terms of like stupid goals, my current stupid goal is all the monuments in the world should be mine.
Which is slightly tricky when 2 of them are owned by the papacy and 1 of them is actually in Rome.
It's the one. Well, that's fine. I can maybe think about the concept. Travellers and Commerce. Says the Dove Memorial Garden. So I can add 1 holding slot to Minorca or gain 40 gold. Well, let's add 1 holding slot to Minorca. And let's add 1 holding slot to Cologne. Because I might be able to find a use for those in a bit. I mean, there is the interesting question of whether anywhere that's left the defensive pact is somewhere I can go to war on, which, right, people are starting to join again. I think we've reached the kind of stasis belli. I wonder who I've got pacts with. That's a very interesting question. Probably the Holy Roman Empire, for one.
The Sword of God of England.
I mean, I'm 8. I'm 8. I've got 20,000 prestige, and I'm the Sword of God of England.
Yes, does that mean that God has a sword per country, or there's a god per country, each of which has a sword?
God has a sword that you get. You could have multiple people that are called the Sword of God. Well, yes. This is the thing. It's after a crusade. That's why I got Sword of God. It's not as good as the whichever emperor it was that got Sword of the Blessed Virgin. That's the best one. Brock the Hammer was pretty good as well. Especially since he got that when he was like about 2 or something. Right, so...
Belette.
It's true. Excuse me, I'm just going to investigate what the hell is going on with the Kingdom of Crusader Jerusalem. Because...
You own that.
I'm pretty sure that I've got like most of its territory. I just... Ah, right, it's become Nubia.
Ah, right, the Kingdom of Crusader Jerusalem is held by the Queen of Nubia.
Nubia, yes.
So, probably if you were to declare war for that title, you would actually get almost no land. So you're saying that the Queen of Nubia is a Nubia? Not really.
Anyway, let's find...
So
I think
nothing much has highlighted blue there.
I don't think any of it has highlighted.
No. I think you would get the title and that's it.
Don't think that's worthwhile.
Or rather, your vassal would get the title.
Yes. Right,
I think you can use your vassal to invade Nubia when they wish.
Yes. Which I'm sure they can do. I've left them with lots of troops. So, I don't think I've currently got any reason not to go to war with the Holy Roman Emperor at the moment. Apart from possibly that I've only got crappy claims. So, we can claim Abruzzo, which is a small bit of Italy, which is for someone old and unlanded. You're dangerously female and I can't land you. Right, you're all terribly unlanded. Stop being female. No. Claim. Okay, so I can claim like a couple of counties down there, but that's unlanded.
And I would be inclined to go for the one in southern Italy so far.
Yes, I can go for Outre-Jourdain.
It gets you a bit down there and something up by the Black Sea.
Yes, I might go for that one for the comedy value. Which I think that's my favourite so far. Pomerania, however, I like. Currently I think my favourite is Pomerania.
I would look at the Italian one because that might get you the ability to usurp the Kingdom of Sicily, which would allow you to stabilise.
Ooh, or I can go for Savoy, which I think gets me some more of Kingdom of Arles.
But you already have the kingdoms.
It's
so.
True.
Great.
Go for Tuscany. I might go for Tuscany because that might get me a de jure claim on Pisa.
If you can get the Kingdom of Italy, is the critical thing there. Then switch to. I don't think the Duchy of Tuscany gets you the de jure claim.
No.
But I think that if you can get up to being able to usurp the Kingdom of Italy, which you probably can't because it's got a large lump in the HRE up there.
It has, hasn't it? So let's have. So Sicily is currently
So what? You might have a look at how close you are to being able to claim to usurp the Kingdom of Sicily.
Let's go find somewhere in Sicily. No, that's
part of your territory already.
That's Republic of Capua.
Next level up is Sicily.
Next, sodding arms. Right, so what I want is de jure.
Well, you want to know what the usurp button tells you about how close you are. Oh, stupid thing, yes. We just want to know whether getting two more counties would get us to the right point. I mean, you've got quite a lot of Sicily. Switch back to realms and then you can... I think you must be getting close to 50%.
And then with those two. Yeah. And I might be able to go to war with Sicily as well. So anyway, right,
yes, I suppose a quick check is, do you already have a claim on the Kingdom of Sicily?
If that is actually true, then that would be the easiest
That
thing
would
to
be
do.
better and will not cost you your truce with or cost you creating a truce with the Holy Roman Empire. You do not currently have a claim on Sicily.
I do not currently have a claim on Sicily. But that's fine, I've got his son. And he's getting on a bit.
Right.
So yes, we have a plan for
Maybe
Sicily.
we just sit around and wait for Sicily.
I think we sit around and wait for Sicily, and
thus you can go for something entirely other for the Holy Roman Empire.
Savoy was my current favourite. Let's go back down the list till we find Savoy. Apart from anything else, I don't need to land anyone. Yes, and that gets me probably quite a lot. I might not get all of that. I'll probably get like that bit, but not that bit or something. How old are you? You're 61. So I have a small risk that you snuff it. Tuscany is quite nice. And you're slightly less likely to snuff it. Maybe I should go for him anyway. On the grounds that if I hang around a bit, let's go for Savoy, I think, because that's one I can't get through sneaking vassal inheritance means, because it's a Prince Archbishop. Right, let's declare war on the Holy Roman Empire. They're a bit short of people right now, so let's get back to defensive pact view. Let's check little things. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baronies I can give away, and 145,000, nearly 146,000 troops. Okay. Claim one measly little county off you. What's the point of that? So, Byzantine Empire, you say. So let's claim Bononia off the Byzantine Empire, which is also kind of quite small at the moment. Hang on, I'm just going to leave it back to realm view. So we've got Holy Roman and Byzantine Empire. It's all Byzantine Empire. I've got Sicily. Step into defensive pact mode. I have a feeling I've probably got like either no claim or a treaty with some of you. Yep, not going to declare war with you. That's not how we think things should go right now. So, I've got one little count there. Paraslav.
Well, since he is a count, the only thing we're going to get is a county claim.
Yeah.
Count of 2 places, which probably means the first attack will only, the first war will only get you that one county.
Yes. The thing is, there's a de jure claim on one of the counties, so I'm kind of like, you know, realistically, guys, why aren't you? Why aren't you fighting for that yourselves? Yeah, do we only have? Do we have any good claims other than? So you're a woman. Claim Crusader Jerusalem, but it's pretty pointless. Right, what about the Basharites? Don't have anything good. Claimants. Excuse me, I'm just going to invite you to court. I've already started 2 wars, but don't worry, I'm not going to raise any troops just yet. I'm going to invite you to court. Right, let's zip back over here. Banja, is there anything? Okay, so I've invited 3 guys to court. Hopefully the 2 other empires won't do too much damage in the time it takes me to get 3 people to court and declare war on all their mates. Oh, bishops, really?
Oh, bishop. The barge must have dribbled away.
And on the plus side, this will allow me to find out where they're raising all these people, you know, so. Right. Okay, you've arrived at court. Let's grant you a landed title. You have a strong claim on the High Chiefdom of Savonia. And let's go find you and find the county where we've got your thing and transfer your vassalage. Right. So, that's one of the 3. That's 2 of the 3. Let's grant you a landed title. Let's declare war for the Armia, wherever the hell that is. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. What I want to click on is that. Locate you in insert random county here. Transfer vassalage. You get this baron. He does. Right, so here we are. That's 2 out of 3 done. Now, some poor bastard has to slog all the way up from Africa. And here he is. Right, give you a landed title. Let's find what you've got a strong claim on. And let's declare war on you. Claim Abyssinia. And let's find you.
Of course, they're the one that doesn't end up in Egypt.
Yes, that was pretty much guaranteed. You can't tell from some of the names because of. There we are.
Maybe you transferred that to the wrong person.
It's possible.
Hardly matters.
Yeah.
As long as they're a vassal of someone else.
Right, so let's zoom in. Right, so now we can start seriously thinking about what war we are doing. So, right. Control click. Zoom in a bit more so we can actually see the county boundaries. Right.
So what's this PDF thing about earlier then?
So,
I've seen question 10 anyway.
that's a rather small number of people. That's not a small number of people. What who the hell are you? That's okay, that's Carthaginogensis. So I'm going to march you lot into Savoy. Ah, there's a French revolt. That explains a lot.
A long time ago.
You, I think, should go to that county. Okay. So let's go and see. So that's 20,000 people. How many do they have? They have notionally 40,000. Can we see any of them? Are they doing anything much at the moment? Okay, let's try and keep my Central Europe lot. So, which bits are we going for? It's an interesting question. So we want that bit. Okay, that's the bit we want. 24,000. What have we got over here? Got Sicily. And I can pick up more later. So you, I seem to recall, are slightly scary. Excuse me, I'm going to zoom out a bit so I can work out what the hell kingdoms we have here. Okay, what we have is the Anatolian Revolt. Right. Okay, actually let's split you in half. You go there. How scary were they again? They were like 11,000. I also 6,000. Right, you not guys aren't even trying. You, on the other hand, are Savonia. You're over here. You have, so that's probably about 7,000 people, really. So I think that means what I want to do is go, what the hell are you guys playing at? Right, that's like it. You get straight in there. Round that. Bark army, gather you over there. Then we can do something with a ferry service. Right, okay. I'll take you over there. Let's raise. Yeah. Thingy. Right, okay. I think
That wiki page you
that's
looked
all
at,
good.
it kind of leaves the punchline till the end. You could also interfere with the effectiveness of your rival in the Vatican, for example, by murdering him.
Military.
Murder is just another tactic here. I think it deserves some stronger language than interfere with the effectiveness of. It replaces an effective pope with an ineffective pope. I think the thing is that by your rival in the Vatican, it doesn't really mean the pope. It means the papacy in Rome, or wherever the independent papacy currently is. Right. Yes. Okay. Interfere with the effectiveness of the papacy by forcing them to put a less competent person in it. Right. Because in this game you play as a dynasty rather than as a
Person.
you have a current representative, but
Yes.
I mean, I think I've seen some suggestion that you, at the point when you load, with some settings, you can have it set up that you can choose any surviving member of your dynasty to play as next, on the grounds that you're playing as the dynasty, not any particular person. And really, the mechanism by which it chooses your next player character is arbitrary. I mean, it's reasonably sensible, but on the other hand, you could quite easily arrange to have it force the game into picking you a random person in your dynasty. You just can't choose which one. So maybe you should be allowed to choose which one. But in practice, we usually actually end up with the with a sensible air, except when things go very badly wrong.
Well, the Serene Doge is not being very serene again. He's revoking a lot of stuff from people.
Much so.
Very Doge, right. So you look like you're going over there. No, let's actually not walk to meet them yet. Let's stay here. Let's see if we can provoke them into attacking us.
Or go around the back, out northward through Karelia.
It's possible.
That would also give you an opportunity to pick up those 4,000 troops you've got to use.
Yeah, they're going up to do Bjarmia.
Oh, right.
So I think I'm going to wait and see what they do. They're besieging us, okay. In that case, I will take the long-held maxim that I don't care if you're besieging us on account of the fact that besieging us is hard work. Okay, so you're besieging that. Okay. Let's send you in there. Let's put in some people. We've got quite an advantage. So let's put in some people in the hope, especially since it's plains, that Alexandria has gone Catholic. And I've adjusted my settings so that it should alert me when I'm attacked. Right there, good. Okay. So, you've right there. Who have we got in charge of that? Okay, let's stick some people in there. Stick some good people in there on the grounds that I don't really want to have to do that battle twice. They look to be nibbling better than us, which I don't like. I mean, true, we have more that can be nibbled, but right, okay, my lot have worked out what they're doing. English army arrives there. What's the limit? Let's unit, excellent. You get to go over there. No, okay, don't get. Let's zoom in. Where are you going? You're going to Strimont, which is over there. So okay, let's send you over there. You right there. Right there. Go check limit there. Savoy. That's what I want to happen. Yes. Fine. Okay. It's fine. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay. So. So we won that battle. We're now besieging some 6.5 forts in the area. Excellent. Okay. So you, I guess, get to go over here. So we can do that. Fine. There we go. Okay, so there we are. That's besieging there. That's besieging there. Brilliant. Let's just check that none of them are besieging somewhere that's eminently assaultable. Well, that's very likely by now, but you know, I should at least check. Ooh, Devon has gone Catholic after being a giant pain in the arse.
Stop them revolting.
Okay, that's a minuscule supply limit.
Now.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to split that army in half as well. I mean, would be inclined to suggest you go, assuming that enemy is one worth hitting.
I don't think it is. It's a random host.
Oh right, okay, yes. It's probably just besieging next door. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Thing is, if the next door county is the same size, 1406 won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, but at least
They
we
won't
can
die.
wait. They can wait till winter's over. Okay. Do I want to do anything about that? Probably not. So, okay, you've got 10,000 people. Okay, this is going to be a little bit exciting.
Yeah.
So the Byzantine army is coming to say hello. So what I think I want is, let's make sure that my bigger army has you. Did I put Manuel in there? I did. So.
Who's going where? Which armies are going to end up in fighting which there?
Both. So I think that lot are going there and this lot are going here.
And the middle lot is tiny, is it?
947. I don't really care about
and
those.
your 5,000 is
Coming into this
so
lot.
probably, if you sit tight,
Yep.
apart from those 5,000,
Yeah, yeah.
It should turn out well.
I'm not going anywhere.
Probably.
I hope. Hang on, let me just check that there's no one. Excuse me, I'm
Resign, I think, does the...
No, I don't want to resign. I'll move them somewhere else.
Okay.
Because I don't want to lose them as commanders.
Oh, does that actually remove them as commanders?
I think so. So, let's sit them down on these sieges in the hope that, they find their inner siege leader while doing this. It's so bloody touchy to a couple of pixels. Right.
One of the reasons I use a trackball is because the mechanical action of clicking is totally detached from the ball, and so it's possible to take your hand off the ball, check whether the pointer is where you want it, and then click. In spite of this, you'd be amazed how many times I still managed to click and nudge the ball at the same moment.
Yes. Well, for work I have a trackball, but, obviously when I'm working on a laptop on my lap, there isn't actually space for a trackball. Right, I think we sit here and we pray. Thank you, we've been attacked in Nisos. Right. No.
The arms on the right,
Yeah. They're red and gold. Ooh, we've got a narrow flank, that's good. Good. Okay, we've been attacked there as well. Good. Right, that's just what we expected. Now, I'm slightly worried by our little horde of visitors from the west, or the potential for horde of visitors from the west.
We're all doing well. We will dispatch
The large armies.
Before they arrive.
Yes. Okay, yes, you're too... Right, I now have 2 armies that are too small to do anything.
Well, if you swap them over,
If you leave them up, they become large enough to use.
they become too large for the amount of food you can get in that province.
Yes.
Now, you can move those ones west,
But they're
which
both
will...
this province
Yes.
already.
No, they're in 2 different provinces.
Yes.
There are lines between those.
You can tell, because if they were in the same province, unless they were moving, they'd be on top of each other. No, Stout.
You're the defender.
I'm the defender. It's very unusual in these wars. Oh my god, my centre's collapsed, but one of their wings is gone.
That's all we've got.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking as good as one might like, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure how they're getting a pursue tactic, because they're being ignored by everyone else. Thank you for,
The other battle's going poorly as well.
Yes. I don't know, I did my best. Okay, you're just now suffering from attrition because you're a long way out of the way. Okay, that's attrition I don't care about because it's sufficiently small. You brought your army back for a second helping, you stoat. Okay, so...
Well, I don't think you need to worry about the Holy Roman army down there for now.
I'm not worrying about the Holy Roman Empire army around there for now. I am, however, worrying about what I can get out of here. Right, so that's going quite well. On the other hand, this little war is not going so well. Armenian Holy War for Mudar. Okay, good luck with that. Da 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 da. Do do. So you're going over there. You're going over there. Well, when you get over there, I have a plan. So, okay. Right. You two are now besieging somewhere, and hopefully one day it will stop being winter. Although possibly not quickly. And then better things can happen. And one of my... Oh, hang on, I should stop him. I should unmilitary tech him. So that I can stick him in an army somewhere. At some point. Next time I need one to have a leader. Woohoo, we won a siege. That's given us 15% war score against the Holy Roman Empire. Brilliant. Right, I think let's send you over there. Let's currently dismiss you. Let's glue you lot together. You seem to kill someone. You've been imprisoned. So you lot are now done. Let's stick you on a ship. Ship you over here. Let's dismiss you guys. Holding where? Okay, right, fine. There. Okay. Right, I've got a plan, which is when my ship arrives, then I'll attack probably from both sides to get that lot out of my territory. How's the economy? It's still at surplus. Jolly good. And let's just check. Oh look, someone's besieging. Anyway, I've found something for them to do. Lewis lost the Roman Empire, so I'll just fix that for them. So you've
conveniently parallelising recovering morale for a newly raised levy and that's a levy and besieging a castle.
So I don't quite want to assault that. I'll keep those.
Boot thing on crossbow, she could have given them instead.
It's true. Right, so you're not currently particularly morale, but that's fine. Yeah, I know, I'm making words up here. That's fine. I'm going to let them complete that siege. So you've now got there. Let's...
Tricky thing is that the Byzantine Empire has a great big army.
It does, but I'm going to sit out of sight.
That's in the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah.
It's obviously visible to the Byzantine Empire if you're in the Byzantine Empire.
Sorry. What but I'm going to be able to see them coming.
Yes.
And I plan to get this lot together and swoosh them back as soon as I have a spare. You know, as soon as they've stopped running away. Right. That's nice. Excellent. That's got us all squat there. That's not really assaultable. Right, you've arrived there. Glue. Off you go. Over there, which will be within the supply limit. Come on, complete the bloody siege. Fine. Just, attack them. So you're the bigger army, so let's put people in charge of you. In you go. Because you've got some speed boots, you're going to get there first. And I've not set any things on that one. Ooh, let's go to the Grand Walls of Genoa, which got us the Castellan minor roll. So archers, siege defence. I need to build strategic exclaves. It's expensive, but I'm currently rich. Although not for much longer at this rate. Kashin has gone Catholic. Excellent. And let's recruit an academy hero, or let's try to. Theodosius of Bodmin. Tough soldier, flat terrain expert, gladiator, brawny, brave, proud, arbitrary and patient. Right, you'll do. I'm bound to, cause one of my commanders to snuff it in the near future. I have to say the name Theodosius of Bodmin is kind of unusual, but it is kind of my fault for turning the Empire Greek a few
I don't think the entire Empire is Greek, but he's obviously Greek.
Yeah, but turning quite a lot of the Empire Greek recently. Right, so how's this battle going? So they have defensive advantage. Let's just go and check that my sieges are doing okay. Hooray, yes they are. So, okay, we're currently winning and nibbling. Very shortly we're going to get reinforcements. There we go. Right, we are winning here. $17,000 army about to happen in that province? I don't think so.
Is that better, or is it better to bring everyone together in that province until the incoming army?
The supply limit. Hang on, let's zoom in so I can actually see the damn province.
You won't be there for very long.
16,000, okay. Let's instead find Mr. Speed Boots over here. Bring him in. And bring them in. I'll try leaving them there till their siege is done. To try not to make it too terrifying. You've arrived there. You're getting together there. Okay.
Still rather fewer than in the Byzantine.
It's true. That's fine. I think I have a plan. Well. Right. Yes.
Why is your... Oh no, your 7,000 is deliberately not moving to their surface.
Yes.
Unfortunately, 15,000 were actually 2,000 work.
That was not obvious. Well, let's hope that they can hang on long enough. I mean, we do have a stonking defensive advantage. Right, so we've won that battle. Let's take you over there. Let's now find you and stick. That's actually Lucas, Arnold, and thingy. Right. So, round 1 of reinforcements has arrived.
You've been trying to send in 6,000 as well.
My 19,000 have just arrived and their centres are falling apart.
Yeah, okay, I think that's
Okay, we've just won the Siege of Lowestoft.
happy. Oh, yeah.
God damn it. Happy army, whom we will put someone in charge of. Just no. Right, in you go there. Right. So about this battle then. Right, yes, I think that's looking okay. So rather foolishly they seem to have tried to fight me in the west, I suppose because I was besieging like the territory, rather than fight my army in the east, which would quite likely have gone their way. Ooh. Okay. I appear to have accidentally won a war. Savonia. Enforced demands. Yes. Okay. Woohoo, we're down to 4 wars. Right.
So what's ended up in your territory as a result of that?
I don't know, hang on.
Oh, yes.
It's quite nice, isn't it? So,
Yes, the eastern bit I think was part of his other duchy or some such.
ooh, I've got a little duchy there. Let's go and say hello to that. So, what about up here?
Oh right, sorry, is that a second war that you're working on?
Yep. Yep, there's 2 wars up there. Just going to check what's happening down here. Right. Can we assault that? Not quite. Not quite.
Apparently there's a fan mod for Crusader Kings 2 that moves it into the Elder Scrolls universe.
Right, so...
Obviously another one is in Middle Earth, Game of Thrones, Witcher.
Yeah. Yes, I think.
Post-apocalyptic North America in the 27th century.
Yes, it's designed so that dropping in new maps is not terribly hard. And obviously there's a lot of work to get all of the history.
Oh look, there's a lot of fleet in of Holy Roman Empire kind of shaped thing. Hold on. Okay, right, well, let's see if I can... So I've got 2,000 more troops. So at the moment I can do the patented quick kick manoeuvre. Let's just check that there's no Holy Roman Empire sneaking up on me. No, there's 8,000 of them going, ah. Wasn't this war tough? There's the Kingdom of Sicily besieging me for no readily apparent reason.
Maybe they're in an alliance with one of your enemies.
It's possible. Either that or they're in a war with, like, the Exarch of somewhere. Right, well, I think we've probably got another county. Via the automatic operation of Stoats. We won the Battle of London.
Well, that's improved the war you haven't actually started on yet.
It's
Well,
true.
Started doing it effectively yet.
So, right, you are now stripy. Let's send you over there. I'm watching. Okay, so that looks like someone's trying to come ashore there. Let's stick. No. Let us stick Amphibios in there so that hopefully we can get out before the war starts. Well, that might not happen. Right, you're besieging there. Great. Okay, I don't know how many people are there. Let's.
Well, they could be up to 20,000.
They could be up to 20,000. I can, of course, raise my. What I'm going to do is see how many of them there are. I'm going to. Well, let's see. Let's just do that. If they arrive before I leave, then the Stoats happen. So, no, what advantage?
Their reinforcements will arrive.
Yes.
Right. I'm home. Good night, people in this one. Good night, people on the other end of paper cups and string.
Let's do it. Right. That will do the best I can for that lot. 15,000, right, so do that. Intrigue. Recruit Honour Guard. And of course they are seasick troops.
Yeah. How many on guard did that recruit?
1,500 I thought.
Your number of troops looks rather large for that.
I also recruited the
You also raised
personal
your
levies.
Personal levies, right? I didn't notice that.
I did
Probably
that
because was
first.
key press, so it
Yeah.
wasn't very visible.
Yes.
Right, okay, that explains the numbers.
Yes. So. Right. I'll probably need to leave them lying around at least a bit. So
You might be able to dismiss personal levies.
yeah, that's true. I can probably
So
do.
those have no capital cost to raise.
Indeed.
Your troops are still leaving Middlesex. Because they were indeed movement locked to do so.
Yes. Right, you're besieging Lyon. Right. So that's taken us up to 92% on that war because the Holy Roman Empire didn't really realise quite how many troops I could bring to bear.
But you will actually win this one without your reinforcements.
It's true, but it looks like they're coming anyway. So you, I can stick straight back in there for a little light besieging. I might as well drag all of you lot over there. Right, so Mr. Bond. movement. How are we doing up here? I should probably put someone in charge. Don't think that's doing brilliant. Right, you're too small to besiege. What are you besieging else? Okay, I'll wait till you're done and then send you next door. Send you in there because we need to besiege some more. It's everybody's favourite occupation. Okay, I've got a new despot of Georgia. Right, so about this war then. Yeah, I think this will improve immeasurably in a little bit once I've finished with the Holy Roman Empire problem, and I can then bring all my Western troops down here, which will undoubtedly, make things happen. Aha, right, we have reached 100%. Right, release the peace altar. Right. So, yeah, I can, of course, send them to Provence.
Slightly more ships than that.
Yes, hang on. That'll be fine. And that's fine, actually. What I'll do is I'll load the 11,000 onto one and the other two onto another, because I think that gives us better, more flexibility, because I probably can't stick them all in one county anyway unless I get quite lucky. So, okay, we've arrived there to have a fight. Well, I'm an empress. I should definitely practice sword fighting. I might want to lead my troops. Okay, right, off you go there. Ooh, I've gained the just trait, which I think is an improvement. I'm just, shy, patient, craven, and brawny. Fortunately, braven and crawny mostly sort of sort themselves out. I don't think there's going to be a fight in that province shortly. I don't think there's going to be anything much in that province shortly. Right, so we won that battle and we're sitting down to besiege somewhere. Right, you arrived there. Brilliant. Off to France. And we're waiting for people to get on a ship. Medium Crown Authority law. So they've got a fairly large army in Shattered Retreat still, and will be for a little while. And what are we besieging? We're besieging somewhere medium size and somewhere hard. Right, okay. Okay, off we go. Right, can I fit you on one fleet? can. So, right. Damn it. Because I can't. I'd forgotten. I didn't look. I should have got a message saying that they were fighting.
Maybe you do.
Damn it. Because I've got, like, no commanders in there.
Well, it would have been too late once you got that message.
It's true. Let's install it on a ship. And actually, let's just send you off to exactly the same place on account of the fact that I might need to fight the entire Byzantine army fairly shortly. Oh well. Got one wing. On the plus side, I will at least have my army turn up nearby. No, they're holding, and Maluria is not under siege. They're walking through it. I'm surprised you can't tell the difference. Right, so... it looks like they're chasing towards our coast. Right. Okay, so they're besieging Raskia. Right. So, Mr. Bond, let's find my fleets and let's send you. Actually, let's send you over there. I have a plan. I've got that shift here. So we've won that siege. That's another sit down and wait job. Okay. Dismiss the fleet. Dismiss that fleet. Glue. Right. Pause. Go to the siege. Okay. Let's stick you in there. And you in. No! Still nice. And then what do you want? Stand down. Cancel. And you in there. And Manuel. No. Damn it. And Manuel. Right. Let's march you over there. So now what is happening? Split you in half. Stick you over there. Where, in fact, is the extent of the army? No, I want to know where the sodding territory is. Okay, it's over there. Right, fine. Send you into there. You're going over there. Right. So now Poland, very good. Right. So anyway, I'm very shortly about to have an army of like 30,000. I'm just going to march you guys back to Oxfordshire so you can't be seen from the coast. Right. So they have hills, but I have my best commanders and quite a large advantage. I've got twice as many people as them. Oh, excellent. I've accidentally can release the otter. Brilliant. So, it's probably easiest if I dismiss them. Because Norway at least I can then re-raise nearer the coast. At least nearer to the Byzantine Empire. Lots of people have been imprisoned by the despot of Aragon. Well, something to do, I suppose.
So you're hoping that 31,000 against 13,000 might finally turn out in your favour?
I'm hoping that this is true, yes. Right, anyway. So. Oh, let's see. If that's not enough, I can always stick him in a ship to go somewhere. Right. So we are in the firing arrows stage. I realise I should have checked that my flanks were balanced, but they're okay. I have rather better commanders. Ooh, their centre's going. Yes, their centre's going, and in go my horsies. Glun, glun, glun. Horsey. Okay, yes. Let's at least put some people in charge here. Right, you each get a holy warrior.
Eastern Army is not doing anything either.
And also let's give you some people, so that you can try and do something. Right. Okay, as I thought, you're not big enough to besiege anything. Back you get over there. Right. You get to go over there. Aragonian Leonian de jure holding war has ended. Fortunately, that's only a holding, not like the everything. So we're currently on minus 22% war score.
This should change shortly.
This should change shortly. Okay, you're... Well, fine, you can sit there and besiege one of my 8 million holdings. See if I care. Right, that's taken us up to 10% war score. With a 32% battle. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, so Mr. Bond. Right, let's split you in half. And let's send you over there to besiege things back. And you over there to not besiege things back. Right. Let's just look and see how Sicily is doing. King of Sicily is 59. And he's infirm? Yes. Right. Get on a ship. Get over here. And then we can join you up with some of the armies. Not that we have a particular problem with things in armies. Ah, now you're trying to besiege somewhere that we actually care about. Right, let's stick together the B team and go and kick them again. Alright, what are we besieging there? 6.5 fort. Right, well, we'll just have to sit down and wait. Possess ourselves in patience. Ha ha ha. That goes so well.
You're 8 years old, you don't have much.
Right, so you are now besieging that back.
Okay, you're 10 years
No, I am patient.
old. Oh right, you do have patience.
I do
Sorry.
have patience. I thought I'd seen that.
Your only virtue.
Pretty much. Well, I've got likes Muslim religions. Simply, that's
yes.
that brawniness is not a virtue. It's just a sort of accident. Yes, I'm losing some of my war score because the Basileus still contains. Yeah, basically he still owns all of the relevant territory. Duke of Modena. Duke of Lycopolis. Right, fine. One day I will have de jure kingdoms and can put you under. Probably. On general principle. How's that going? I don't think you're going to hang on that long, are you? Oh well, we'll just have to see. African leftist Magnian de jure war. Really good. That's the kind of thing we like to hear, although leptis magnum is very silly as a phrase. I'd just like to point that out. Right, there we are. That's more like it. What happens when you throw 7,000 more of your troops in there? So that's going okay. There we see.
So yes, I think there you were foiled by the fact that Ethiopia is mountains.
Yes, of course. Right, anyway, so you get to go over there, you get to go over there. Right, so they're besieging there. So I think my plan is I besiege back the territory here that they've taken. I then put, it's the kick-ass team anyway. So Lopov Portuguese revolts war for Portugal. Okay. Fine, I don't care. You'll end up being my vassal. Although taking me over the vassal limit. Stop having internal revolts. You're a goddamn pain, all you revolting top level vassals. Ducal revolts are fine, mostly. I noticed that the Byzantine Empire are not trying to besiege my holding in Constantinople for some reason. Maybe they've learnt from previous experience. Anyway, I'm going to make these... Basically, I'm going to have this army besieging and this army, if I need to go and kick other armies, I will do that. This is the master plan. Any minute now, we'll finish the siege of Singidunon. Which is probably not pronounced like that. Unfortunately, my... probably Greek, possibly Croatian, is not, or Serbian, is not that good. Okay, so we have won that siege. Off we go over there. And we'll carry on with this siege of Koprian. Or something like that anyway. I mean, I know that we're meant to be leading up to the fall of Constantinople, but Constantinople fell a while ago and the Byzantine Empire is not looking very happy.
But it's still insisting on continuing its existence.
Yes.
Like, it hasn't actually disintegrated into its constituents.
Its capital is now on whatever island, Crete. Is that Crete?
Yeah.
Is that Cyprus? Okay.
Which you have had for quite a while.
I've had Cyprus since, like, a crusade, I think. Or something around then. Well, not long after a crusade, I went, you know what, I've got a plan. So, that's forest, which is going to give me defensive advantage. But on the other hand, what can I say? I have like a 3-to-1
Yeah.
superiority
That would be
recruit.
just about good enough even in mountains.
Mm. Good grief, bishops. I suppose I have a large empire. It's only to be expected that there's some turnover of bishops. Oh, there's an off-arranged marriage between my random courtier and this guy I know. King of Cannon. Okay. Or Duke of Cannon. I'll accept. Well, like, my empire's big. I don't know everyone's name. Because, there's too many of them. Okay, there we are. That looks pretty squashed to me. And move on to siege. So, let's march you somewhere relevant and get you besieging somewhere. Oh dear, someone's got smallpox. Right, since everyone is being extremely boring, I'm going to dismiss the honour guard.
Can't dismiss it through there. I don't think you can dismiss it through there. I think you have to separate it off by hand. Yeah.
Well, I could just dismiss all of this lot, in
Yeah.
fact. And that will...
They're all everyone's being
Yeah. Right. That will deal with my mild economic drain, right. So, nothing terrible is happening there. Nothing terrible is happening there because they're still wandering around trying to find Torstein of Orkneyar from the court of Ivar of the Anatolian Revolt. Right, whatever. Right, so what are we doing here? We're besieging somewhere and we are besieging somewhere else. Excommunicated by the exile, by the Pope.
Who was excommunicated?
One of the exarchs.
Okay, you don't want to steal their titles.
I don't want to steal an exarch's title particularly. Sadly, I think it was, I think it was two exarchs having a little scrap.
Alright, fine.
I was just hoping one day I might get to create some more kingdoms, but alas, no.
Not yet. Your new Byzantine holdings might help.
It's true, but I think they might fall into Serbia, which is, why I've kind of got them. La la la. It's a 6.5 fort. I might assault that fort. It's only 2.5. And there's not much of a Byzantine army anymore. Now we're down to sieging. Let's make the lights flash faster. Peasant revolt. Look, guys. I'm going to have to do something about the education around here. Because...
in particular, the history education.
Because let's just point out, I know what's happened. Let's put someone in charge of it. Right. Well, let's put you in charge of it in the hope that you'll get an interesting thing along with your holy warrior.
No, of course, that you're also no.
Yeah, but I've got to march through like 2 counties, at least, to get there. I'm sure I've acquired some by the time I get there. But anyway, let's just remind you what's happened to the previous N peasant revolts, religious revolts, or in, general.
Dunmo worries me slightly. There's a vague feeling you've used Dunmo for something. Let's just check that all of these guys still have their... and the other one is not, doesn't matter. Okay, in that case it doesn't matter. I just had this vague feeling we'd seen Dumbo for some reason.
Not recently. I mean, we're talking, I think, about like 3 or 4 emperors ago. Right. How are we doing? Right, so holding in there is under siege. Fine, well, it's okay, I have a plan. Just when they've won that siege. Oh no, they're not on sieging it anymore. Fine, whatever. You do you. Go north. So we are now at 98% war score there. Fine, I'm going to get you to assault that holding. And go, oh look, mysteriously, we are now at 100% war score. Release the peace altar. It's now quite pink. Oh, a little bit of Arabia. So, okay. Well, let's just wait that siege out. I don't think that's a problem. Fine, let's stick some with some hoops in there, just so it doesn't go on too long. So that's 99% war score. Right, where are you going? You're going to talk. Where the hell is that? Haha, movement locked. Jolly good. Right, we are at 99% war score. Right, we're fighting them. We have had a major river crossing, but like we have 3 times as many troops as them, so you know, you might manage to squidge out a victory. We have our very best stoats in charge. Victory. 100% war score. Release the peace altar. Yes. Right. Dismiss that unit. Dismiss that unit. Where can we get you researching military technology? Probably in Middlesex.
Anywhere else would not be very up.
Somewhere over here there's a pedant revolt.
Yes, it's currently in the middle of a battle.
It's currently in the middle of the battle. It's currently lost a battle. Well, release the peace altar. Going down. Don't do it again. We know how this ends for everyone. it ends in stoats. Right, so everything is back to 0.
So what titles do you have that you can create on now? Anything interesting?
Deja. Vassal inheritance, 1 virtuous imprisonment, 2 internal duchies, or rather, yeah. I can create the Kingdom of Bulgaria. Well, I think we should create the Kingdom of Bulgaria. Okay.
Give it to where we're already controlled.
It's a despot.
Pannonia then?
That's right. Kingdom of Bulgaria. So we're at what, 38 of 35. Let's have a quick check. In the old vassal list, let's invert it by rank, because it's still quicker to get to. So Kurdistan is still in Arabia, Calabria is still in thing, Longobardy is still, oh no, hang on, Arabia is still in Arabia. Where is Kurdistan?
Probably just go.
Oh yeah,
title,
that's still
de
in
jure.
Arabia.
See what it's de jure. Oh, is it? Yes, it.
Yeah.
Persia?
Yes, that was it. Pesky Persia. Arabia is obviously thing, and then we have.
So there was one at the top that looked like it might be in the in the kind of Greek area that has just been stomping around.
Nicopolis.
We're interested in the territory really rather than the. So if you go, what's its de jure?
Its de jure thing is Anatolia. Let's see if we can. Because we check this repeatedly, and for some reason it just doesn't go. Well, we can transfer the Duke of Medina, so let's do that.
Well, you might want to transfer him to someone sensible. But
There is no one sensible for Medina. No, there's no one sensible for Medina, because we don't have enough of Italy. Duchy, Empire, Duchy, 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 Empire, 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 Duchy, Empire. Right. We do have some minor titles available. He's already got one. Can I give her one? No. Exarchate of Denmark. Can I give you anything good? Oh, hang on. I think I've got it's one of the weird obscure things, so it's probably better if I get to it via here, because I'm pretty sure I've given. Or have I not built that yet? Oh, I can build 2. I can get 2 castellans. Keeper of Toads. So, Despot of Croatia. It's you, Castellan. Oh, apparently I can Castellan as well as Seneschal. So right, let's do that, because I can do with keeping you chirpy. And let's give you a Castellan as well. Okay, that's cheered things up a bit. Let's see if I can't change my regent.
I know. You can only do that by making your current regent ineligible, and that doesn't allow you to choose the new regent.
Yes, it just means I don't get the current regent. Oh well.
Unless the current regent is particularly terrible.
Yes, right. Well, I think that's a reasonable place to stop, and maybe tomorrow I can think about the because there probably won't be anywhere to go to war with, because apart from anything else, the two big empires will be I'll have treaties with. Might be time to go and see if we can make the Pope really hate us. So I think it's time to save and stop. It's 13:40. Hang on, before I do that, let's do the traditional bit where I zoom out and try and actually get my...
The problem is your empire now extends from the very southern edge of the map
to the very...
down near the very northern edge of the map.
Pretty much, yes. There's
as far north as anything goes.
Yes.
The only thing further north is the Siberian Wastes.
And you can't conquer them. So yes, we've now got a big slick through here. We're extending.
The refuge of the Byzantine Empire.
We're pushing the Holy Roman Empire's western border again, and have extended further down into...
yes, you can now walk all the way from the Atlantic to the Indian Ocean, just not by the route you were intended.
It's true, yes, because you can come round here, down here, and then over here. So, provided we can find, like, a suitable... Let's just look at the religion map. So it might be possible to fight the Jains, the Jains, whatever they are, because they're not as numerous as the Hindus.
Well, the defensive pact will be among the entire group.
Oh yes, of course, yes. But Nestorians, we should look up what Nestorians are.
Well, they're a kind of Christian.
Ah.
Most of what you need to know.
Oh well. So, anyway, let's sit back into that view and then save and state. Yeah, 13:45. I shall say good night, stream.